Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And we're off in Mexico City. This makes it up to the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Dayon Henley. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Condors and wide receiver Travis Hunter headed back to work here. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. 1st down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right out of the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
The wind was at a sail's cape, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. That count runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. It's caught. This is Len McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Hand off to Tootin. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 3.
May now to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
He's brought down just inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. They go play action on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now throw, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Newton on 1st and 10. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Catch made left side by McConkey. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barron.
Brings up 3rd and
To his wide out is the screen. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
6 yards.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense making its way back out now. They were only on All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Herbert on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Blues are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And that means first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 7. First down, Blues.
Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
At his own 49-yard line.
It's Scadaboo on 2nd down. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stopped though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He tries to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's good for Memphis. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Drawing up the design keeper. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Memphis first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Memphis first down.
Nice play, straight ahead. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the red zone now. The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Jacob Erich on the coverage.
Setting up to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception!
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
Here's made in the air. Looking slant route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the gun on 3rd down. May. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Ooh, the defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. Their winning streak a very impressive 9 games, and they lead here with a chance to take that streak to double digits. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to try and throw it here. Setting up the screen. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
32-yard line.
Going play action, May. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Mexico City 1st down.
1st down throw for May. Jump off caught by his back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st down from the 41.
16 more yards. That's another Mexico City 1st down.
From the gun, it's May. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
To the air yet again, May. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. May on 1st and 10. Called in left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Travis Hunter. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Here's May again. He's got it over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mexico City 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard
In
line.
the red zone on 1st. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Facial Tootin. It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's May.
And
Escapes the sack. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score. 8 points.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's the third now he's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running out for some PATs.
Here's Herbert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Two set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
On the dive, and they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing on seconds. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Blues go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Blues lead by 15 now.
Condors 9.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Condors have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The Blues headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On first down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he's stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Number 80. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Their offense running back out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Inside give here for Tootin. Escapes the defender. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
On the play. That's good for a Mexico.
Go again here with Tootin. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Brought in by Ganson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Mexico City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work afterwards.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, it's May. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Blues get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The offense getting set to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Design bootleg here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
The 35-yard line.
He's going to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Condors have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they move back within a possession in the fourth.
The score is 24. Condors 16.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense to the line. Here we go. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's 3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of only a yard.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. With the play call, and that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Now this offense getting set to work here. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Back to the air, it's May. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Gets him on the in route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Complete to Travis Hunter. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Condors 8 points behind. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, May. Here's a screen for 2. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down from the 42. On the ground. So call this a modest game here, Buck. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
The ball carrier He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
10 yards. That's another Mexico.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Blues make the play that should win them this game.
And that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be perfect. You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Their offense ready to take the field now. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to the well again. He will have the 1st down there, and they can start celebrating now. That's going to lock up this victory for them.
1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.
Take that pain, pass it down like photos on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's photo.